All right, my goal here is to run through a quick high-level overview of the layout and navigation through the Sympliact practice app. We're currently sitting on the dashboard for this particular practice. We see a daily patient schedule which in this case has no appointments scheduled. Along the left vertical toolbar, we can see the dashboard which we're on, the Simply Sync inbox and outbox if we're using the collaboration functionalities of the platform. And then I can get to a list of all the patients in my practice. If we go back to the dashboard, at all times at the top right of the screen, there is a search interaction where I can search for patients in my practice. And if I enter a patient that doesn't yet exist in my practice, I can then use this interaction to create a new patient by entering at least name and date of birth. But ideally, we enter email and phone number as well, and then we create this patient. And then right next to the search interaction, your notifications icon will always be present, in this case showing us we have 25 unread notifications. If I click that, I'm then shown these notifications which I can then act on. These notifications can be everything from potential patients that have been flagged as potential duplicates, and in this case a patient is inviting us via the patient app to connect to his patient profile so that we can interact and collaborate and receive his registration information. So if I close that panel, we go back to the search interaction. Whether I create a new patient, as we looked at earlier, or select an existing patient, I'm then routed to that patient's particular record, which has 4 different tabs: patient profile, health history, appointments, and care threads. Patient profile shows us demographics, insurance information, shows us any dependents, or in case of a dependent, shows us any guardians for that dependent, and then shows us any legal information on that patient, so authorizations, NOPP, release of records privileges. Secondly, we have the health history screen, which shows us the current patient's health history, allows us to add, edit, confirm, see any notifications such as this showing us that this section's outdated. The appointments tab, which allows us to create a new appointment, allows us to see previous appointments, allows us to see upcoming appointments, as well as gives us the ability to edit those appointments if desired. And then the care threads screen, which shows us any threads for previous or current treatment, in this case a thread for cracked tooth 30. Additionally, anytime we're in the patient's chart, there's always a patient summary panel over on the right that can be expanded and collapsed. In this case, showing us basic information on the patient and a quick high-level overview of that patient's health history. And that's really it for a high-level quick overview of the basic interactions that will be used on a daily basis for the clinical care flow using Sympliact.